Hi. Let's talk about narcissism. Everybody's favorite topic. That's sarcasm. So I've dealt with a lot of narcissism in my life, from my upbringing to my relationships, some friendships. And unfortunately, I feel like a master on this topic. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's good because there's lessons in it, and now I can spot it. I can protect myself from it. When I overhear other people who are battling it, I feel like I can help. So, if you are battling somebody that is narcissistic, here are some signs to look out for. They rarely apologize, like ever. And if they do, it's insincere. And it usually will come with a but or a gaslight afterward, or some manipulative tactic. Um, for example, if you are trying to have a conversation with somebody and you're speaking from your heart and you're telling them how you feel about a situation, and they take that moment, if they allow you to finish at all, they'll take that moment and find a way to spin it and either make it all about them. They'll hijack the whole conversation to make it all about them, and they'll find some way to trigger you and make it where it's your fault. It's always your fault. You're upset about something, your fault. It's really frustrating, to be honest. It's very frustrating. I was in a relationship one time where this happened. Actually, I've had many relationships like this, unfortunately, but it always happens where you want to believe the best in people. I do. And I've been known to give a second chance, a third chance, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th chance. And it's absolutely mentally, spiritually, physically exhausting. Another thing that they like to do, at least in my experience, is if you're in a relationship with somebody with these tendencies, they'll be on really good behavior. Love bomb you. You are so beautiful. You are so smart. You are so creative. I am absolutely in love with you. I love your smile. I love your laugh. I love the way you dress. I love your personality. I love what you stand for. Things like this, right? And they just treat you like a queen. I call this on good behavior. But at some point, when you're being authentically you because you feel safe to do so, because they love you for it, right? At some point, they're gonna flip it. Why do you dress that way? You should dress like this. Why are you so friendly to people in public? It's embarrassing. Why do you snort when you laugh sometimes? That's really embarrassing. You're so stupid. You think you're so smart. You're unlovable. Without me, you would have nothing. Why do you believe this spiritually? You should believe this, because this is what I believe. You know, there's a reason that you don't have many friends, or there's a reason that your family is XYZ, or, you know, they feel this way about you. It's because you don't deserve love. You don't deserve respect. Things like this. They start picking out your flaws and trying to make you feel insecure about them. They will single you out and try to take you away from people that care about you, so that you have to depend and rely on them only. And unapologetically, they do this. And they somehow find a way to tear away all of your armor, tear away all of your beauty, like all of your self-respect, your self-discipline even, your self-empowerment. They'll find a way to strip you of it. And what's left is a shell. So, if this resonates with you, and you find yourself having relationships in your private life where you have people treating you like this, you can get out of that. You can ask for help, and you can set yourself free from it. And it took me multiple relationships, even my upbringing. It's almost like I was programmed, is what I like to say, because that's what it feels like. So I just assumed that because of how I was raised and what I grew up around, that was normal. And it's not until you step outside of the situation and see it for what it is. I've even had friends have an intervention with me about people that I was in a relationship with. Like, they had to literally sit me down and tell me that they were really worried about me and that I wasn't being treated right, and it wasn't normal. The way I was being treated was not normal, it was abusive. But you know, sometimes we have to go through the same cycles to learn the lesson. And that's okay. That is okay. Learning the lesson is the important part. And then reacting accordingly in your future relationships and spotting it, avoiding it, standing up for yourself. Self-empowerment is very important. Standing up to it. That's what matters. And that's where healing also comes in too. Because then, the moment you step away from it, I just had birds fly over my windshield and perch. Anyway, the moment that you recognize it is when you start to get yourself back. You start to get your power back. You know, that power that is in the pit of your stomach, and that's in your heart. It's in your soul. That power that makes you beautifully you. The reason that these people wanted to befriend you, or wanted to hire you, or, you know, wanted to be in a relationship with you, the things that they initially said they loved about you that make you uniquely you, you start to find that person again. It's very empowering. And then you start to stand up for yourself when you see it. And really what it is projection. Narcissists you know, they have, well, I hate to use the word damage, but to a degree they are damaged. There's healing that they need to do. There's a reason that they act that way. I believe more than likely it comes from their upbringing. And they just refuse, I think typically, though I wish that wasn't the truth, they refuse to look inside of themselves to see why they treat people this way. So if they don't heal that damage within themselves, the moment you leave, they're going to be on to the next victim. Who's the next victim that has a big heart that I can try to put out their flame? It's like Animal Kingdom with them. Who's my next prey? So just know that if you are in any type of relationship dynamic where you're being made to feel less than who you know that you are, you can get out of that. And it's not always easy. But there's a reward that comes whenever you set yourself free from it and you start to heal it. And that reward is self-empowerment, self-love. Yeah. Anyway, I hope this helps. I have to go about my day now. I have a task at hand. I have a very exciting project that I'm working on. I'm really excited about it. I'm not going to say much about it, but I know that it's going to reach the hands of people that need it. So, I hope this helped. Love and light. Big hug. Have a wonderful, blessed day.